It's going already.
And again, welcome. Can we possibly be civil?
You and I have got some issues, but we'll be good tonight. Anyway, you're Patter's Pish. It's not about us. It's about Scotland. It's about no Scotland, no party, and Big Drew's Tartan Army!
It's been an incredible homecoming week for you.
We're not finished. Now you may talk.
The first ever active wrestler to be inducted into the Scottish Wrestling Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Hall of Famer! You deserve it! 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 You deserve
And
it!
all over social media, the reunion with STV co-anchor Kelly Ann Woodland.
Wait.
It was everywhere. How has the week been? And how have you been able to focus heading into what you need to do tomorrow night?
This week has been absolutely mental, by the way. I came home on BBC, on STV, all the TV shows, all the radio shows I watched growing up. I get a chance to get some Iron Brew, maybe a little Bucky on Wednesday.
Bucky!
It's a half Bucky chance, half Iron Brew chance. It's been unbelievable. I just can't wrap my head around this. This is beyond the dream. The first PLE in Scotland. And old Big D's in the main event for the world title.
Did you ever think 20 years ago, 25 years ago when you started that we'd be here today?
Yes.
I want to pretend and say yes, but when I was growing up, the dream was make it for air, make it to WWE, main event WrestleMania, win the world title, and I did that. But it seems like every time I think to myself something's impossible, just because it's never been done doesn't mean it can't get done. In the first Clash at the Castle, I'd been harassing WWE forever. I was like, listen, it's been like 30 years since we've had a significant stadium show in the UK. Maybe we have that show again. Heard excuses like logistics and time difference, and in 2018 we did a show in Australia. And I was like, time difference, by the way? There's no crazier time difference in Australia. And finally it happened. I'm sure you can ask me questions about Clash at the Castle, but it finally happened. What happened? I got screwed. It was perfect till it wasn't perfect. But then a miracle happened. Clash at the Castle Part 2. Yeah! A redo in Scotland. You got a question? I keep talking.
No, I do. Well, we're civil tonight, right? Okay, so...
Next question.
So, two questions about tomorrow night. The first, you talked about all the distractions this week, being in Scotland, and over the last number of months, building up to your matches, you've always talked to the champion about keeping their eye on the ball. You do it with Seth Rollins, you do it with Damian Priest. Perhaps going into tomorrow night that you're the one that doesn't have their eye on the ball heading into Clash at the Castle.
Sucks. Sucks.
So, with that said,
I'm very much commendable. I've never, ever been this focused in my life. I didn't think this was possible. The last clash was a stab through my heart, my family's heart, the whole of the UK. I cannot let it happen again in Scotland. I'm back home. I couldn't have dreamt of this moment. I'm going to have my people there, my family there, a redo, a chance to make this right. I was going to talk about it, but I can't stop thinking about it. The one person who's not going to be there is my wife. She's in surgery right now, emergency surgery. She told me, I want you to go there and bring that title home, and I'm going to bring that title home.
You mentioned Clash at the Castle, the first one.
Yeah, my man.
And Drew, you were screwed. There's no doubt about that. However, Monday Night on Raw, you beat Finn Balor, which means that all of Judgment Day is now barred from ringside tomorrow night at Clash at the Castle. So if I dare say this, there are no more excuses. You have to win tomorrow night. What happens if Drew McIntyre does not win tomorrow night at Clash at the Castle?
Fuck the critics! What has he done? TNA!
Drew McIntyre is going to win. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the man who will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre tomorrow night in Glasgow. El Campeón, the World Heavyweight Champion from Judgment Day, Damian Priest.
Take your pictures while you can, because tomorrow night, that's bloody mine.
Well, Damian, there's no doubt about it, as you can hear, you're in enemy territory tomorrow night. Drew McIntyre definitely has the home field advantage. How do you combat that in the title match tomorrow night?
Yo no entiendo por qué yo le caigo tan mal a ustedes. ¿Tienen un problema conmigo?
I speak Spanish, he said I suck and I'm gonna lose. Continue. I'm too quick.
Seriously, as the champion, how do you put this all out of your head and focus on what you have to do in the ring?
This is what I want to do. I'm getting off my game from a bunch of children. This is not hostile territory. I was raised in hostile territory. This is a bunch of kids booing. This is not going to throw me off my game. You guys are not going to help Drew McIntyre.
Obviously, you've never been to Govan.
No, and I don't want to.
So, talk about getting thrown off your game. Damian, when you defended the championship against Jey Uso at Clash at the Castle, your crew got involved. And no doubt that had a bearing on the matchup and allowed you to keep the championship in France. However, tomorrow night at Clash at the Castle, the crew won't be around. It's going to be one-on-one, even playing field, because the Judgment Day is barred from ringside. How does that change your entire game plan heading into the match with McIntyre?
Mania!
I can't control what my friends do. I'm not the first person to ever use outside interference to win a match. He knows that. It just so happens that they're there, but I've never needed them to win a match. And tomorrow, I'm not going to need them. I'm going to shove this win down everybody's throat on my own.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
¿Cómo fue? No los entiendo.
The matchup tomorrow night, it is a match. Go ahead, Drew.
Just gonna say, did you?
The matchup tomorrow night is a match of true heavyweights. Look at the size of both of these men. This is a true heavyweight championship battle.
Take your
Damien, the
top
man to my right, has called you a transitional champion. Because you cashed in the contract after he held the title for just over 5 minutes at WrestleMania. You did what 80% of the people who held that contract did, and that's win the championship when their opponent was vulnerable. But nonetheless, he has called you a transitional champion. You and I have had a lot of conversations over the months leading up to you winning the title. You had a chip on your shoulder. You were pissed off because many people on social media never believed you were going to cash in, never believed that you could win the championship and then could carry the title for any length of time. You've had it for a number of months now. How does that statement drive you as we head into the match tomorrow night?
Drew talks a lot. That's all he does. That's all he's good at anymore. That's the only thing keeping Drew McIntyre a WWE superstar. So, as far as him calling me a paper champion, I'm honored to be the world champion. I won't. I'm honored to be the world champion. And you know what? If there's one thing that I'm embarrassed about, it's the fact that this clown held this title for 5 minutes.
So,
There's a fine speech. I just couldn't hear half of it because they were telling you to please be quiet.
It's cool because I can't understand you and I can't understand them, so it's all right.
All right. I mean, I said this the other day, but it bears repeating. 5 minutes 46 seconds. It's been way more talked about than your entire title reign so far.
Because you keep bitching about it.
You know what? Someone's got to say something nice about you. Damien Priest, you tried to make this personal. I'm going to take a moment here to say you're a hell of an athlete. You paid your dues, you've earned your spot, you deserve to be in WWE right at the top level. You do. And I could say I'm going to crush you quickly tomorrow night, but I know I'm not. You're not going to give up easy. This is going to be baptism under fire for you. You're going to prove you belong. You're just not good enough to be world champion in the same company as Drew McIntyre. That's it.
I don't know how you can say that when I'm holding it right now.
okay, guys.
Fight!
Listen, mate.
Let's go,
I
kid.
can see the fire in your eyes. People are going to be talking about this match for a long time, but unfortunately for you, I dream broken dreams. And make them come true, mate. And tomorrow night, I'm going to make them for you.
Okay, guys, we'll get to the fighting tomorrow night. Will it be a career-defining win for Damien Priest? Will Drew McIntyre finally win